Yo, listen up, my ninjas. I will just say this: Nintendo doesn't need billion-dollar games. Let me say it again: Nintendo doesn't need billion-dollar games. Why? Because their games rely on fun factor, plain and simple. Nintendo doesn't have the best graphics, the best hardware, but Nintendo has the best games. And like I said, their games are based on known IPs. Fun factor is the bread and butter of Nintendo. Now I will say their exclusive title are also their bread and butter: Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Pokémon, Super Smash Bros. You can't go anywhere else to experience these games. Speaking of Pokémon, following the purported Pokémon megaleak, two former Nintendo marketing leads estimate that Pokémon Legends ZA only needs to sell about 200,000 copies to make back its development budget. Alleged confidential information straight from the Pokémon company has been doing the rounds this week, though it all reportedly stems from last year's hack, with unverified documents about Generation 10 and future plans flooding the internet. Part of the supposedly leaked information relates to Legends ZA's budget, which is reportedly 2 billion yen, or around $13 million. Of course, those numbers might be outdated or outright wrong, but Nintendo of America's former marketing leads, Krista Yang and Kit Ellis, discussed them all the same in a recent podcast. According to Ellis, the game would only need to sell 200K to break even with a production budget of $13 million. The marketing budget, which for this series is usually a significant amount of money, isn't factored in. I'm pretty confident that Pokémon Legends ZA is going to eke past 200,000 units sold, so it's just a remarkably low number, he said. For context, Pokémon Scarlet and Violet sold a whopping 27 million copies together. With that in mind, Ellis questioned why all involved parties aren't investing more into the games. Why have these Pokémon games felt a little lackluster in certain departments in terms of graphics, in terms of polish? It does make you wonder, yeah, maybe they, the Pokémon company, should inject a bit more money into these things that are guaranteed cash cows and profit drivers. You have a lot of hedge room. You don't need to worry about profitability like some of these big AAA games that we're seeing now. I don't get this at all, Yang added. I truly don't understand the strategy that some business person over there came up with, because you got a sure thing. It's sold time and time again. It's never had an issue with sales, so why not invest a little bit more? Just so you don't have crappy trees and windows, she said, before likening the unconfirmed budgets to a stingy rich person. But here is the thing she doesn't understand: Nintendo doesn't care about that, and Nintendo fans, either fun factor, is the only thing Nintendo cares about, not graphics, not hardware, pure and simple fun experience. If you scour YouTube, you would think that Nintendo is failing hard. Look at the sales of Switch 2, look at the reviews. Nintendo is still dominating. Pokémon Legends ZA Metacritic score marks it as the second best Pokémon game of the Nintendo Switch era, only behind Legends Arceus. Like I said in the beginning, Nintendo doesn't need billion-dollar games. Rockstar does. 6 million Switch 2 sold, they keep breaking records. Anyways, y'all, complex drawing. No lie, it was hard to draw. We keep practicing. We keep improving. Thank you to all my 3,000 subscribers. And all the funny comments, y'all make me laugh. See y'all tomorrow, my ninjas. Oh yeah, give me a like on the way out.
I'm a like. Who's making this stuff?
Spy Nation.